All right, so we've done some things. So let's go here. So we beat the game, and we're gonna go to the boutique. We haven't unlocked a new character yet, so guess I gotta beat the demon. Anyway, so we're gonna play Fatso. Is that how high everybody can jump? Let me double check. No. Okay, it looks like the changes have been made. That's good. I'll have to mess around with it. Let me exactly check the patch notes here. Let's see. So it's under here. We gotta find it. So, okay. So, let's start over. Okay, guys. So we've got a bit of a new thing. Let's see, it doesn't look like he's in chat, he's probably off streaming. But Cryoris, who I've mentioned a couple times over the course of this, also streams Dungreed and is a programmer, and he decided, kind of because I was surmising it, slash, I don't know, kind of pinging back and forth, but we decided to start trying to mod the game. And by we, I mean him, because he has programming experience, and I know ActionScript. So I'm starting with a severe handicap, so he knows what he's doing. So he's reworked the game a little bit, and we're going to mess with this. So he reworked it so the food shop now displays, okay, correct halved satiety values for Fatso, rounded up. You'll need a lot of money for Fatso. And so Fatso rebalance. So I think he does just flat 0% extra damage, no extra power, no health reduction either. I think it's just movement speed and jump height. If you notice, Fatso can barely jump now. The main benefit for Fatso is he can eat twice as much as anybody else, which actually is probably going to make him really ridiculous. This might need some retooling, but as far as like kind of potential modded characters go to rebalance, Fatso's a pretty interesting one to work with initially. And could go kind of fun. Hopefully, either I will or Cryo will mod the King of Pickaxes next. Because I think the King of Pickaxes should have like a critically low attack speed, but his dash damage is like, you know, it has that 50% bonus. So you get the dash damage bonus, combo that with you know, not hurting yourself. And I think that could actually be a pretty good combo. Okay. Oh, I can already feel the slow. Okay, he is modding the pickaxe guy right now. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of modding this, and who knows, maybe the developer will integrate some of these changes, or maybe not. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I wonder if we can actually rebalance the status effects. Now that I'm thinking about it, because like, there's a very real possibility we could get status effects to not be garbage. Yeah, eat move food if possible. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna specifically try and make Fatso not so fat. I like realized what I was saying midway through that, and I realized, huh, yeah, I'm gonna sound kind of dumb here. Oh well, that's it. But yeah, so we're gonna eat some movement speed. We're never gonna be able to fix the jump height issues though, which is one problem. So what we want to do, a couple of things. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can even tell it's been halved. That's nice. So like defense food is actually viable with Fatso. A lot of things are actually viable with Fatso. Let's get the movement speed first though, because without the movement speed, this is just going to be like pulling teeth. Let's get some actually, we want gold gain. We need gold gain bad. Wherever it is. It's like, yeah, it's right there. 20% gold drop. So we're gonna want to get as much as we can. Jump height is spring shoes. The problem with spring shoes is that you're always springing, which is a little scary. But I'm down. I'm down for trying it. Let's chuck on some defense. Some power. I've got a bunch of initial money, and I might as well leverage it as much as possible. There we go. Now I am poor, but I've got some good stuff to work with. Run Wanderers turning into Weight Watchers. No, I'm turning into the opposite of Weight Watchers. If I was turning into Weight Watchers, then if I was turning into Weight Watchers, then I would be putting Fatso on a diet. But if anything, I'm making Fatso ridiculous. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to want to fight the Demon Lord with his character, because I think he is wildly unbalanced already. I mean, how many food buffs did I just get? A lot. Maybe 2/3 regular value would probably be the best way to do it, because right now I think half is maybe a little bit much, unless we could actually change it so that the price of food for Fatso is really, really high, so it's kind of crippling initially. I don't know how easy that would be to put in, but you know, I was reading a story the other day about people getting kicked out of. Oh right, I've got the flame wheel that I can work with. People getting kicked out of buffets for eating too much, and I was like, huh, I guess restaurants would do that. Yeah. Later on, you might not be able to afford feeding Fatso. That's a good point. That's why we're testing this. That's why we're trying this out. We'll go do a regular run after Fatso, but I wanted to try this for now. And it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Oh, that movement speed, though. It is going to be pulling teeth. I might just pass on playing Fatso to some degree. Just because of the initial part kind of sucks. Anyway, so a couple other things have been modded. So, for discovering rooms now, you only lose 1 satiation, and every time you kill an enemy, you lose half a satiation. Which means I think you'll be able to fit in some more food buffs here. But it does mean the gold gain is going to be a little bit more important over the course of a run. Because it gets pricey. Let's see, none of these are particularly amazing. I mean, I'm sure some of them are quite good, but I'm going to just pass. Let's go down to the next level. I know I could probably spend some more money, but I want to save it for more gold gain on this floor. Actually, I'm gonna leave the treasure chests. I'm gonna leave. Oh, torch. Okay, torch is there. That's helpful. I really like torch. So the other thing that got modded, I should probably mention this, is the split shot has been changed. So now, instead of doing 3 shots, I think it does 6. It does 6 shots, and each shot does, like a quarter of regular damage or something like that. So you're spreading your shot and your damage around even more. But that actually could be really fun. I don't know, I want to try it with a couple of weapons if we can find it. Anyway, am I leaving the chest for when I get more gold gain? Yep. Okay. Oh, that is not much gold drop. That is pain. Well, let's get the... Oh, I'm too poor. Okay, you know what? Maybe Fatso is balanced this way. He can eat as much as he wants, but no way he's going to be able to afford it all. So I'm gonna go 150 damage with the bullet splitter, if I can. Because I think it would actually be really fun to have, like, super bullet splitting shotgun business. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for this. Usually I'm just kind of on the periphery for modding, but the idea of actually having like some of a hand in it, or at least testing it a little bit more than just being like, nice block, Sturf, can you make some more of blank? Yes! Okay, so we get the Jetpack, which actually turns out to be incredible. Because Fatso can't jump. He can still dash, but now Fatso can fly. Let's see, can you also mod it so you can equip 2 of the same item? Maybe, yeah. Equipping 2 of the same accessory probably isn't too hard. But you actually just have to get rid of something, I don't know. Sell some items. Yeah, you know, that is a good point. I could actually start selling some stuff. See, I wonder how much do you want the food to cost? Honestly, I would say maybe to balance out Fatso, it would probably hurt him more. Well, I don't know. Just an extra, like, 10-20% might make it crippling. Let me finish this run before I give, like, an official opinion on food costs. But I feel like increasing food costs to fit Fatso's needs might actually be a good way of balancing it. We'll see. Sell after chest because Ring of Midas. Maybe? I don't think we've seen a Ring of Midas in the shop yet. Actually, let's go double check. Because, yeah, Ring of Midas would be absurd. Let's see, does Bullet Splitter... Oh, nope, this is food. Here we are. Yeah, does Bullet Splitter work with the Flame Sword special? I have no idea. That'd be an interesting question. Yeah, no official Ring of Midas yet. However, if you're playing Fatso, it almost becomes a necessity. Let's see. Yeah, I'll have to do a totally regular run with another character. I might actually try Criminal Silhouette or something, and like try and do like a defense run, or whatever. We'll see. But yeah, the trick for Fatso is just get a ton of gold game and make your stats go nuts. Yep. I mean, honestly, it's also one of those where, the food buffs early on are kind of bad anyway, so it's like, not that important to lose out on all the stats. It's mainly just like, how good are you in the early game? Look at the bomb shooter. Interesting. Okay, well, let's be stingy. Let's be stingy for starters. Let's see what I can get. I'd like to get the torch. Torch is pretty dang good, but it's not as important as permanent stat buffs. So, yeah, let's get... Oh, I can only get 2. Let's get movement speed. The attack speed isn't very good. The evasion is pretty bad. Max health is kind of nice, but my max health is really good to begin with. Let's get tomato soup, onion soup, power and defense. I usually don't focus those, but they're not bad. And 6% crit? Yeah, let's go with that. Because right now I'm too poor to fatso anyway, so this might be okay. We'll see. Are you able to add your own weapons with sprites? I actually have no idea on that one. So I could sell my bomb shooter for another food buff. Same thing with the Colt? Yeah, let's sell them. I could get the torch as well. Let's get the torch. Because if I have the torch, that means I can use a one-handed weapon pretty effectively. So we'll do that. We might not get a tribute this run, but that's fine. Okay, so I got 1405. 3 evasion. I'm not sure if I want to do an evasion run, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, I guess I didn't buy evasion on the last one. Well, we'll figure it out. Oh, Kryos made it so you can sell your starting items too. Yay. Not that we really have much of a use for them. And you can open your inventory in combat. Oh, that's helpful. I hate going into combat with a subpar weapon and realizing, oh yeah, this is bad. Fatso's too fat, but Fatso's got flame wheels and can just sit on the skull. Yes. Oh. Okay, then. It's two-handed, right? Huh. Oh, this will get interesting. I don't have any money to spend. We should probably check to see if he's got the Ring of Midas, because I might sell one of my weapons. Nope, nothing. Yeah, attack speed on a fast weapon is insane. Yeah, guess I'm just gonna start investing in attack speed and power on this. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Why is it pickaxe and not a scythe? I think it's probably because of the way you're swinging it, because a scythe you don't really swing that fast. It's a lot more like spinning and stuff. And like long sweeps, and this is more like da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Which makes a little bit more sense as a pickaxe. Airball. Unfortunately, my power is solidly in the negatives, which sucks. But we'll figure it out. Let's see. So, by the way, I learned, oh, okay. I learned a couple of things. I'll explain why I'm, like, groaning in a second. I learned, I think, as far as defense and power goes in this game. Ooh, that's a pretty good food buff, actually. Let's get the power. I gotta dig myself out of this hole. Let's get that. I have just enough to get the evasion perk. Yeah, okay, so... I don't entirely know how Fatso food prices should be. Probably increasing it by, like, 25% might make a difference. The main problem is just, like, eventually he's going to be able to buy anything anyway, just because if you focus gold game foods, he becomes ridiculous. Doesn't help that I've got, like, a crazy shield to work with, too. Okay. We'll see. I don't really know how to balance it. I like the changes, it's just a matter of, like, getting it to not make Fatso, like, the most broken character in the game is gonna be tough. Okay, working on 25% more cost. Yeah, I think that's fair for now. I could see changing it later or something like that. It'd be interesting actually if it was like a sliding scale based on what floor you were on. Because it's already it already does that. Well, maybe the extra 25% would work. I don't know. I don't really know. My perspective on this is limited and probably wrong. And that's okay. Okay, so let's see. Idea for Fatso. Every piece of food you buy, the price goes up by X%. Ooh, that's scary. Could work, though. Unfortunately, I don't know how much of this is doable, though. Because since we're not the developers of this game, any, like, idea we float has to be done within, like, the limitations of what mods we can make. Sell the ruby necklace. I'm probably going to sell most of it, honestly. But yeah, that would probably be a lot harder to code, but it might make more sense. I don't know. Whatever. Or every time he eats, he gets a movement speed debuff. That would, you know, the more he eats, the slower he gets. That actually sounds almost reasonable too, because it forces you to get constantly scale movement speed. Or you wouldn't normally. I don't care too much about the status effects. Or those. I guess I'll just keep pumping defense. I'm too poor. Well, I can go sell things-ish. Sell the necklace, sell the bow. I'm just not sure if it's worth it for... No, 5 defense is fine. Oh yeah, so somebody had actually pointed this out in the comments the other day. Apparently, for every 10 points of defense, it more or less gets you 1 point of toughness. So it is a flat reduction. Let's see, check your attack speed right now. Currently it says 7.8. So I haven't gotten that many good attack speed buffs yet, which is unfortunate. However, I'm only doing like half damage, which is kind of nice. Yep. Ow. Ugh. Unfortunately, jumping gaps is not this character's specialty. Or capability, even. But that's okay. Oh, it's... Ooh. Let's keep going. Yeah, I don't know. I'm liking the idea of Fatso being able to eat a ton, but being criminally poor the entire way through. That has fun connotations. Or slow. The slowness is a problem too, because that means like if you're not ready for it, you're going to be like moving at a glacial speed because you got greedy early on and couldn't deal with it. Anyway, yeah. So this run, I don't know if we're gonna fight the Demon Lord. Part of it is like I want to fight him honestly, and probably not with this character. So I'll probably kill myself. We'll see him and then let him kill me. Maybe watch him for a little bit. I think that would actually make a fair bit of sense. Okay, probably shouldn't break too much or open too many chests just in case the Ring of Midas does show up. Because if we get the Ring of Midas, we are golden. I actually have to watch out for the spikes. This character... nope, we're moving just fast enough that the spikes can't catch me. That's good. I I think it was originally when we played Fatso. He couldn't move fast enough and the spikes got to him and it sucked. What's up, Croc? What do you got? Ring of Midas? Nope. Bye. There you are. Okay, so let's see the damage. Oh, I'm poor. 11% gold drop. Oh, oh boy, this is... Oh no! Oh no! This is so expensive. I can't... I'm too poor. Let's get the power food. We'll go with that. All of the chub. I'd like to get the attack speed, but oh no. Oh, well, there's the bullet splitter. Okay, so we just gotta find a ranged weapon. I'm hoping for throwing knives, just because throwing knives are fun. Oh, you know what? We should try the bullet splitter with the flame sword. See if the effect stacks. Rest in peace, money that I shall never get, unfortunately. Yep, nope. Zone transition is elsewhere. Okay, so let's put this on. Let's take off the... Oh, yeah. Let's take off the silver ring. Okay, so the scatter bullet does not affect green bat, which is unfortunate, but doesn't surprise me that much. And it doesn't seem like it affects the sword either. Okay, so let's try torch and colt. Oh, okay, this is gonna be kind of fun. It's not as I mean it's not nearly as good as the pickaxe. For a lot of reasons. I want the minigun. I want the minigun with this. Hey, thanks for the sub, Nebulas. Where's the other guy? It's just a dog. Okay. I really hope we get the did we confirm that you can stack items now? Or is that like in the works? Because the ability to stack items would be beautiful. You now have the comb from Warframe. Yes, I do. That was actually one of the first weapons I ever got in Warframe. It was fun. It was also kind of trash, but it was fun. Okay, let's see, I still have some floors left. How's my money situation holding out? Badly. Might have to get some cheap buffs. It might be kind of difficult to go for some specific builds with Fatsos. It's worth noting that, unlike most actual cheating, they're attempting to balance the mod changes, or the changes the mod makes. Yep. Though, I mean, like, usually with all of my cheating, I'm either trying to balance it, or I've given up on any semblance of balance, and I'm just like, this is going to be a one-off dumb thing. We'll go from there. Okay, so let's get rid of the green bat. I'm gonna hold on to that. Yeah, it almost feels like Fatso should just have no satiation problems, and is just entirely crippled for money for the entire game. So let's get defense and evasion, and we're poor. Okay. I really want a minigun with this. Clearly need a rocket launcher with a splitter. Oh, dude, that'd be great. I've got a couple of different types of weapons that I want to give a go with this. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the anti-projectile weapon, as it will probably make her a lot easier. Die! If only I had stun lock on this weapon. That would be the most absurd. Okay, I do have to watch out for the sword, though. The sword is kind of scary. But only kinda. There we go. Spring boots. This might be really hard. We'll try it. This was the tale of the bouncing fatso. On a mission to... well, things. Oh, no. Still no, Ring of Midas. By the way, I'm not jumping. That's all this game. Okay. I have some money, so let's get the power bonus. Oh, you know what? No. Gotta get the gold gain. Everything else is secondary. If I don't get that gold gain, we're in trouble. So I could go attack speed. It's 4,000. It's 4,000. Let's get the cheaper stuff for now and come back to it. Maybe. Defense is pretty cheap too. Whee! Nope, this is the wrong direction. So this is the tale of the bouncing fatso, off to save the world with his ridiculous scythe and food-based powers. Let's see, he's gonna suicide when he gets to the last boss. Probably yes. Maybe not. I don't know. Some of this is... Okay, I think I gotta turn the bounce boots off. This is the tale of the almost bouncing fat... this is almost the tale of the bouncing fatso. Until we realize that it's pure suicide and should never be attempted. Whew. But yeah, until this mod is particularly balanced, I'm probably not going to take on the Demon King with Fatso. We'll probably do just like a totally vanilla run after this. Maybe we'll get something fun to work with. I'll leave the shield generator behind and actually try and play well. I'd like to do a dash build at some point, but whatever. Let's see, why is his attack speed so high? The red pickaxe is stupid. It's like a legitimately bad weapon, but with a fun effect. Oh, the splitter's making the pickaxe weaker? Is it? I don't know if we tested that. Let's see, is this the part where you mentioned there's a legion of superheroes whose character whose gimmick is being a chubby guy who bounces? I mean, there's a difference between hello. I have a new trick. It's called orbital bombardment. There we go. Cause I gotta... Huh. The damage actually leaves much to be desired. The idea is hilarious, though. Yeah, I don't actually know. I don't think the bullet... Yeah, the bullet splitter does not affect my pickaxe damage. It'd be hilarious if the bullet splitter worked on everything. It just split all damage. You don't have to worry about it. Unfortunately, it ain't worth it with the rocket launcher. I need some more power before this is worth. Because it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good against clusters of enemies. But it's gonna be mostly butts against everything else. I don't know, it's okay. If we had strike through, it'd be amazing. Carpet bombing Fatso. That's pretty much where we're at. Oh, there's more. Gotta not miss, though. If we had strike through on this, we'd have some real fun. Let's see, if Wander had infinite cash right now, he'd never get full ever. It's true, but I don't have infinite cash. Like, the monetary cost of food is crippling Fatso's ability to become truly OP. He's just moderately so. Okay, so we want to get... We do have some money. Let's get the attack speed. And then probably... I love that movement speed. You know what? Let's go see what I can sell. I might just sell the, no, let's hold on to the RPG. It's kind of fun. Let's sell the, bouncing boots, ruby necklace, colt. Let's see. Yeah, but pea soup is one food right now. Yeah, but satiation isn't what's supposed to limit Fatso. Actually, yeah, it doesn't... It seems like Fatso's satiation is bugged out, so he's never gaining anymore. But at the same time, like, I'm so poor, I can't afford the food. Pawning stuff to buy more fast food. I'm a typical American right now. This is the all-American run. Or maybe Russian. I'm not entirely... Wait, I just realized Fatso is the, Fatso is the hero. Like, you guys know the, default starting character? We're the same character. We're just really fat. I didn't notice that until now, but he's got the same hair, he's got the same headband thing. I didn't even realize. That's really funny. Sorry, I was about to sneeze. But yeah, I think Fatso needs just like a little bit of retuning. 25% might actually be perfect for him, because you'll really have to pick and choose which food buffs, and if you get too greedy, you're only going to be able to afford like maybe 1 or 2 food buffs anyway. Yeah, the costume is unlocked when you eat too much food, you know. Oh yeah. I should probably just switch to the pickaxe and just wreck these guys. It's still got me anyway. Yeah, we're shockingly close to balancing this character out. It just needs a little bit more, I think. Heard you encountered a bug. Yeah, I don't think my satiation is going up anymore. Not that it really matters. 34% gold drop. Yeah, it doesn't look like it goes up, period. Luckily, that's not that big of a deal. Oh, why is attack speed so pricey? At least the evasion buffs are pretty good. I will admit, Cryoris, seeing as you're hanging out, I don't think there's actually much reason to worry about the satiation not going up. In fact, I just leave it as is. Don't even bother with trying to get satiation to work. Just make it, just make food prices, like fine-tune the food prices, because I think that's the way to balance. I think that's the way to balance Fatso, not anything else. Oh, double succubus is rough. Yeah, 20% might actually be too much. What did I get hit by? Probably. Oh, it was a snake. It blended right in. I'm not paying attention because I'm trying to brain things. But yeah, 25% might be too much. Like even already increases prices by 30%. Do a test run because like, or am I currently being affected by the food price bonus? Because if that's the case, then we might actually be perfectly balanced. Dang it. Fuck it. Fuck spiders. I think I just got hit by a fireball. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I'm not being affected by the food price thing. Because, like, I actually can only buy, like, a couple of, like, 1 or 2 bits of food with a ton of food buffs right now. So it might be a little bit more balanced than you think it is. Or close to. I'd probably recommend doing like a practice run, just zipping through it fast and seeing how much food you can get. Because I am gnawing on my wallet in hunger. Okay, so what can I get? I should probably get the evasion. I'd like to get the attack speed just for more ridiculous, but I think I'm gonna go power. Because we're just shy of digging us out of the hole. Let's see, do we have a mod page up or anything like that? Nope. At some point, we'll probably try and figure out some, like, way of publicizing it. But if you want to get access to this mod, I believe I have a link to my Discord in, I have a link to my Discord in the, on my stream page. You know, just the regular, like, homepage for twitch.tv/Wanderbot. And that's where we're currently distributing them. I think one of the other problems I'm having with this run is it's very hard for me to tell. Oh, there's the throwing knife, but we gotta sell stuff. I'd love the throwing knife to pair with the torch. We'd probably be able to do really ridiculous stuff. I think I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the throwing knife. It hurts my soul, but we need it. Okay, what other food buffs can I get? Carbine for all the shots. I totally see why I'd want to do that, but at the same time, let's see, 6.1 crit? Yeah, I'll take the 6.1 crit. I gotta try this. Okay, do we have anything else waiting for us here? Nope, I am poor. I might be a little bit wounded, I think. Yeah, it's time to fight Tunok. Now let's just start chucking knives into his face and see how this goes. Huh. I have my doubts about whether or not this is actually viable. It's funny. It's just very slow. It's working so far. Neat part is, okay, screw it. He doesn't have any of his minions with him anyway. I'm just gonna hang out above him and just wangle on him. Okay, so we get the Bloodstone Necklace, which would make me even fatter.